There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Toonkind at 12 frames per second. I am Hex, and I am playing somebody that has not been seen in a long time. Local real kind himbo Silas and his traveling companion Riona. I'm actually playing two people. Surprise! But today by I am joined by my good friend, and I'm very excited. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Draw, and I'm also playing a character which hasn't been seen in a long while. My big, lovely, a bit of an idiot dino lady, Lily.
Yes. Oh gosh, I'm so excited, and I have a reference. I have an updated reference of these two idiots. There they are.
There they
There
are.
they are. And it's this is an exciting day because finally, finally, uh, they Silas is meeting back up with Lily for the first time since escort mission, and uh, they've they've been talking for since that game, with a pair of sending stones that Lily actually gave him, and there's been talk of if Silas has ever had this magical delicious dish known as pizza, and he has not, uh, because that just does not exist where he is. Um, so he's been low key, kind of like keeping an eye out, sort of, for a pizza joint while he and Riona have been doing their quest. And he's found a couple, but he might have been holding off on informing Lily because let's be honest, man's kind of stupid. Uh he's very stupid and very shall we say nervous sometimes for being the angry stoic man that he is. But finally, one day, uh, Riona has had enough, and honestly, I think Riona is the one who's called Lily for this. Just in that, no, you are never going to do this, so I'm going to do this. Uh, so Lily gets a message on the talkie stone from Riona, uh, inviting her to a town for, to meet back up and, have some pizza with Silas. Specifically Silas.
Yes. Oh, Lily did sound like very excited, like on the other end of the talking store, like, yes, they're gonna meet the kid. Oh, she's so happy and excited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And Riona gives Lily the name of whatever town they're in. It's easy enough to get to. It's probably in a major city somewhere that's, would reasonably have a teleportation circle that Lily could use to get there. But
Get there without a problem.
yep, no problem at all. And she when she arrives, is she first gonna immediately like look around the place, or is she gonna just immediately try to find Silas?
Oh, hmm. I think she is gonna first try to find the pizza place which was mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For
And oh,
I was gonna say for fun, roll me perception. We'll go with perception because this is you're not trying to survive. This is more just looking around.
perception. Okay, let's see. Do, 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 do. Okay.
14.
14.
Hey, all right, that's really good actually. So yeah, I'd say she does manage to find this pizza place.
And when she does, she is like gonna like stand outside of it, just waiting there and looking around.
Oh no.
And she has actually dressed up for this occasion.
She
Let me just.
has.
She has. Let me
Uh,
just put the picture in this one channel. She's
yes.
standing there with a dark dress, but it has pizza pattern all over it.
Yes. Oh, this is so good. and,
So she's standing there looking around, trying to see if she can see Silas at any point.
I'm gonna say we'll keep going with that 14 that she had, and I'm gonna say that it takes like a couple of minutes. They did specify a time, and so she probably like she might have arrived a tiny bit early. Uh, but probably like right on time. At whatever time they were supposed to meet. Uh, she hears not a scuffle, but she does hear familiar voices kind of arguing um around the corner of this place. And it's a bunch of just go, nothing will happen, it'll be fine. And you know, the answering, but what if something might happen? I have to no, I'm keeping the sword. You are going to go eat a proper meal. But you I then eventually Silas is literally shoved into view. And uh he kind of looks very betrayed back around the corner at uh presumably Riona.
Oh, Lily like heard the voices, but she was like she wasn't quite sure. I mean, it sounds familiar, but I mean she cannot see them. She
Mhm.
cannot be sure.
Mhm.
But when Silas finally is pushed into the view, she perks up and is like, Silas, hi, hi. She rushes over and immediately pulls him into a hug.
Oh, Silas, he was looking very angry and betrayed around the corner until he hears his name, and then he looks over and and then up because Lily is very tall, and he has that moment of, oh no, and then he is pulled into a backbreaking hug. Like, I imagine that she sweeps him off his feet. She's hugging him so tight.
Yes, she like lifts him up off the ground like Silas, hi, hi, hi.
Uh,
But
hi.
then but she stops, puts him down, looks at him for a moment like just to be sure, and presses her snoot against him to take a sniff, just to, just double checking like, is this Silas?
Is this Silas?
Yes.
Yes, yes, this is Silas. It still smells like him. And he has that, when he got picked up, he had that, hi, hey, hi, Lily, hello. And then the sniff and just, yep, okay, hi, yep, it's me, hi, hello,
Oh,
hi.
it's so good to see you. She pulls him back into another hug.
Okay, yep, hi, it's good to see you too. It's been a long time. I'm
Oh
glad
yes, babe.
I'm glad you're doing well.
Oh, yeah, it has been so long. And she puts him back down. How have you been? I thought I heard you around the corner, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, yep, that was me and Riona just cat just making sure that she was okay and that nothing was gonna happen with her while we did this. And he is lying, so I am going to roll a deception.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, that's a 22.
I'm
um
gonna see if she's gonna get it.
yeah.
No, wait, she cannot get
Oh
with the
no.
inside because it's 0 the
Oh
plus.
no.
So even if she would get the natural 20, she wouldn't.
Oh no, Lily. So
She,
she believes this lie.
yeah, because she remembers something like, he was doing painkillers the last time they
Mm-hmm.
saw each other. Like that must be it. Yes, she got it.
Yep, she's got it. She has figured it out. Riona has, a lot of burns and a lot of she does a lot of pain management stuff, and Silas helps her with that. And yep, that is totally exactly what they were discussing, and Riona was absolutely just reassuring him that it would be fine and nothing bad would happen to her specifically, and not that he is being paranoid about bad things happening on this meeting date. He does not know what this is. He is kind of blushing. He is nervous. He's never done anything like this before.
Oh, oh, Silas.
But he kind of stands there awkwardly, like rubbing the back of his neck for a moment, and then he feels a rock ping him in the back of the head, and like has that what, and looks over, and Riona is angrily motioning at him like, go on, go. Does Lily see this happen, or is she just like uh
Oh, she looked over at the like, oh, rock.
oh, rock. The rock
But
flew by and she was focused on the rock.
yeah, she was like, oh, fly rock. Oh, now it's on the ground. Oh, well, either way.
Either way, Silas turns back to Lily, and he is out of his element, but he very much you you look you look nice today.
Oh, thank you. I thought about like because we are going for the pizza, so yeah,
I
I wanted to dress up for this.
oh yeah, that's yeah, that was a good idea. Should we we can go in uh
Oh
if
yes, yes. Oh, you mentioned Riona was here as well. Is she gonna join us or?
uh do you want her to join us? He seems like part of him is like, oh please, yes, Riona, my savior, come help me. But then he was like, does Lily want Riona to join us?
Hmm. Lily actually now like looks over around the corner to look at Riona like,
Rio-
do you want to eat or?
Riona kind of has that she's trying to play it casual. Uh and uh let me see what her modifiers are. They are not great. Hey, all right. So Rihanna just kind of leans against the wall, feigning casual. Angel, her animal companion slash uh service animal, is there as well. But she kind of offers a nervous smile, like, "Oh, I did I did not want to invite myself onto this. I know that you were specifically asked Silas, but if you would like me to join you too, I don't mind at all. I admit I'm a little curious, but I didn't want to, take this from you guys. And she's being genuine. She's not, she genuinely wants to, like, make sure that she's not intruding or inviting herself along onto this meet up date.
Oh, oh yeah, I did ask for Silas. Oh, I didn't think about asking you. I'm sorry.
Lilie,
I'll save you some pizza.
oh, that would be great. Yeah, save me some. And
Yeah.
I can.
And next time we can all go together.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
good.
be. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I can get some shopping done while you guys have fun. Okay.
Yes.
And Riona grins behind her mask, and yeah, you know what? She's gonna go in and hug Lilie and just have fun. Okay.
You too. She hugs back.
Yay! And Riona's gonna kind of wave at Lilie and then make the I'm watching you gesture at Silas as Lilie turns her back to head back.
She sees that gesture, but she doesn't like quite register what it means. She remembers Craven doing the same gesture, but she's like, huh, okay.
Okay. Silas looks very put upon at Riona, but then, like, as Lilie comes back, he kind of straightens up. He's almost standing at, like, he's almost at parade rest, basically. He's very
Oh my
stiff
god.
back and, like,
Oh my god, the military stand.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. He is straight backed, his hands are clasped behind him, he looks very nervous. But he clears his throat after a moment and then says, shall we go in then?
yeah. Let's go. Oh, I've been looking forward to this.
And he actually smiles at this, like, because he has too. He has in fact been wanting to do this. He's purposefully held off trying any kind of pizza because he wanted to do this with Lilie. And so he leads the way and then opens the door and holds it open and, like, gestures for Lilie to enter. He's trying to be a gentleman. He's trying.
Oh, thank you. And she goes in.
Mm-hmm. So now here is my question, because we didn't quite decide this, and that's fine. What kind of pizza place is this? Is this like an all-you-can-eat style buffet thing? Or
Oh my
is
god.
this more like you sit and order a pizza? Or is this you go and build your own?
Oh my god, this is probably the sit and wait.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. So, Silas is, funny enough, actually, roll insight, Lilie, on Silas for me.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, that's just a simple D20. Okay.
It's fine. He's not trying to hide anything. This is just to see if.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
She's too distracted by this pizza place. Like, oh my god, just because she really has been waiting for this for a long time, and now she's like, oh my god, we are here, we are getting pizza.
Yep. So she does not notice that Silas is once more out of his element. Funny enough, sit-down restaurants are not something he's quite used to, so he's he's trying to still, like, I guess, lead because that's the gentlemanly thing to do, right? And he's also like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So they sit at the table, and he is like, they're seated at their table, and Silas is looking around and is just like nervous and unsure and like, what do I do now?
Funnily enough, as like Lily sits down because she is so big and everything, the the chair is so tiny compared to her. And
Oh
when
no.
she sits down, you can hear the audible creak from it,
Oh no! Oh
like it's close to breaking, but just her weight is not enough to break it.
no! It's
But
just,
it's close.
it's
But
so
it's very close.
close.
Yes.
They probably, the place probably gets a lot of like, tunes of all sizes. So I imagine the tropes play out that like, yeah, everything creaks and there's always the threat of it happening, and when the gag demands it's funny, the chair will break. But otherwise, regardless of the type of tune you are, the chair will hold you, kind of deal.
Yeah.
So just as long as it's not funny for the chair to break, you're okay.
Yeah. Just for now, the poor chair. The
Poor,
poor little chair.
it's doing its best. It is doing its best. And Silas, poor Silas is racking his brain like, what do I do now? What do we do now? What do we talk about? Like, this man is having a conflict. You do not need to roll insight right now. You can see it on his face. Uh
Oh my god. He is having a bit of a trouble there.
he is having some trouble because I am sitting here, I am having pizza with the pretty dinosaur lady. uh what do I do? Do we talk? Do we just sit here? Do we should And then he has like a bigger panic of like, should I hold her hand? Oh god, do I need to? Is that what is expected of me? Like, you can see this journey going across his face as he gets like more panicked by the second of, what do I do? What do I do?
Lily, she doesn't know what exactly is going inside his mind, but upon seeing like Silas getting more and more and more troubled looking, she's like, um, are you okay?
Fine. Fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. Uh
Are you sure?
uh
You look, you didn't look quite well.
I'm I'm okay. I just am I haven't and he kind of thinks a moment. I have not been to a place like this before, and I am a little unsure of the etiquette for the for the gag. He is he is facing the window, and Riona is outside the window, like giving him prompts of what to say behind Lily.
Oh my god. Just right there, like, go on, say, yeah, yeah.
She has a little sign and she holds it up that just says, ask how her day was.
Oh my god.
And if Lily turns, Riona ducks out of sight because she's not here.
she like sees like Silas looking somewhere and being curious, she looks behind her and
Mhm.
nothing.
Nothing. Nope. Riona is
Nothing.
hidden.
Nothing there. Huh.
Nothing there. Nope. And when she looks back, Silas just like does that nervous grin at her. Just,
Oh my
nothing's happening. This is perfectly normal.
god.
And, oh god. She, he he kind of fiddles with his fingers and then looks back at the sign briefly that Riona is holding and just says, so, how how have you been since the whole escort caravan? I mean,
Oh, oh, I have been good. I have been just traveling about from here and there and doing some little jobs here and there, but never really staying in one place. I like to travel.
he actually nods and kind of smiles like, yeah, that's what we've been doing too. What kind of stuff have you been what kind of stuff have you been doing?
Oh, well, I I tried this waitress job, but it didn't go quite well. Um, I was a bit too big, I guess.
Oh no. Oh no, Lily. Oh.
I might have broken few plates. Um,
Oh, honey.
now she looks a little nervous, like tapping her like fingers, like claws together, like ah. Yeah, she did that. It
Oh,
was embarrassing.
oh, honey. Silas just kind of like, I mean, and he kind of gestures like at all of himself. I don't think I'd make a good waiter, so I understand.
Really?
I am not great. He kind of just like gestures at all of himself. I'm good at hitting things, not bringing food.
Oh,
And then he winces like that was stupid.
oh, oh! I get it. I think you would do a great job at my mother's place.
Oh, what is what is that?
Oh, my mom and her tribe like sometimes go on a hunt. So if you're good at hitting things and bringing food, you would do great there.
He kind of he kind of pauses at that like, huh? Cuz that's new. He didn't quite expect that. your your mom like hunts for all their food, all her food?
Well, her and a few others, they have a hunting group
Huh.
and also a farming group. Um, what else was there? Um, Fishing group, and then there was. Oh yeah, and then there's the tribe doctor. Although I don't know much about that. Hmm.
Sounds it sounds like the whole little community. And he kind of like he knows that. He gets that.
Yes, yes. Uh, my father is not really like um tribe person to say.
Oh, what's if you don't mind me asking? A little awkward, but what's your dad like?
Oh, he's a businessman. He lives in this city. Oh well, Gigantopolis. Yes, that was the city's name. He lives there.
I'm gonna just say that Silas does not know that city. But he's kind of putting together city and then like will not necessarily like in his head it's like a farming community is basically what he is piecing together about like Lily's mom and and their tribe. uh so he's kind of trying to do the math of how do those two types of people meet. And yes, I said math because Silas does not understand. Like he's just and he's got enough social etiquette to know it's probably rude to just ask how did they meet. Uh but he does eventually just huh. So did you which and this is probably even less of an okay question to ask, but Silas doesn't have a lot of all of his etiquette is being used up to not ask the other question. So he just kind of, huh? Did you grow up more with in the city then, or in the excuse me, in the tribe?
Oh, I I lived with my mother my childhood. And then I moved over to the father's place.
Huh? And that's in his head. He's yeah, he can get that. He can get that. Kinda. Kind of. In the like living in one place when little and then moving to a completely different area when you get older kind of deal. So he kind of he kind of nods and just says that must have been a bit of a shock. I know when that happened with me it was.
More like surprised. I mean I still remember when I came to that big city. Like it was so different. Like so very different. Like I'm used to forests and stuff, but then to come into a city,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I understand that. That was how Riona and I felt when we first arrived in Inkwell actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah, you did say you were like somewhere outside of like Inkwell.
Uh,
Oh, what was the place name?
uh,
Ah,
uh,
I think I put it like somewhere in my notes. She actually like reaches into her bag and pulls out her notepad, like going through like where is it? Where is it?
oh
Where did she
no.
write it?
Oh no. If she does write it down, it would have been a place called Verona.
Where where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Verona. Got
And
it.
Silas, he looks surprised at that. Just, oh, she, one, remembered, two, wanted to remember bad enough to write it down. So he kind of, yeah, it's, a long way away, on the other side of the planet, actually.
Other side of the planet. Now, like she gets that thinky face, like she's trying to comprehend like how long of a distance that is.
oh yeah, it's, yeah. Uh, he kind of tries to think, of a way to describe it, and he can't because it's such a distance. He just says it's like traveling from one edge of the continent to the other and then back again all at once.
she look, she is starting to look confused.
Oh no! And he just,
She is trying so hard to comprehend the distance, but it's not. She's not quite getting it, even though she has traveled for a lot now. She's not quite getting this sort of distance.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's such a huge distance. And Silas just kind of, I mean, it doesn't matter how far it is, but, uh, Riona and I, we're from that place, the tallest thing you'd see is the castle, and there's only one of it, so just, tall buildings like around here are this was this was a shock. Never I never saw a place like Inkwell before. Inkwell.
Oh, this, this place is big to you? For me, it's quite small, not quite like Gigantopolis.
It's yeah, you might think Verona's really really small then, but it does have tall trees, so that might it's got a lot of tall trees.
Oh, oh, I think I, I remember some that you told me about it. Like, hmm, oh, what was it? I remember you describing it being a rather nice place.
It and he actually starts to look a little fond, and he's just it yeah, it is, it's quiet now. uh Things have calmed down a lot. Where a lot of construction's happening right now. A lot of things are being rebuilt, and uh a lot of the forests are getting like uh repaired in their own way, and it's it's nice and quiet. There's, a lot of people, kind of like how you said with your mom, a lot of farming, a lot of fishing. uh it
A
there's
what?
oh yeah, there's a it's I mean it's a he's kind of trying to like gesture with his hands a little bit. It's a it's a got a big trade hub. uh a lot of the spices we grow, we trade in, and a lot of the fish that only really, kind of live in that area because it's really hot there, I guess. I don't know. Everywhere else is cold to me. Uh, but yeah, a lot of fish, lot of farming. Not a lot of. I haven't had a lot of other meat, and he seems kind of like, is that the right word to use here? Before I came to Inkwell, I had a hamburger for the first time on a train. Never had one of those before.
Oh, hamburger. Oh, we should get some hamburgers some other time.
Uh, yeah,
Um,
actually, that would be nice. I have I have to ask because I'm sure the waiter has been like patiently trying to get their attention.
they'd be too focused on talking with each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just eventually hear they like the food that will like tap, 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 tap.
Yep. Yep. And Silas kind of, oh, sorry, and looks over at Lily because, what do help?
Oh, 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 I almost forgot. The pizza. Um, she lifts up the menu like, whoop, and quickly like, okay, what is there?
And Silas
Going
follows
through the list.
suit, like looking and just trying to figure out, like, what do you get? What do you try? So, what kind of pizza does Lily order?
Oh, she is gonna order a pizza called the Meat Master. It
Nice.
has different kinds of meats on it.
Nice. Excellent. Wonderful. Silas? He's unsure of what kind to get. He's he thinks about it. He his whole 8 intelligence is working to try and figure out what he wants. Uh
Oh
and
god.
uh he's gonna get one that's just gonna be called he's gonna get one that's called a bit of everything, which just has like the
Oh
name
no.
implies a bit of everything on it.
Oh my god.
Will this end up backfiring? We don't know.
We'll
We
see.
will see. um, but since now having your orders, the waiter does leave you guys to talk again. So
Oh my god.
and Silas, having had a break in conversation now, kind of sits back like, what were we talking about? What do I do now? What do we do now? Do we just wait for the food? What do I do?
Oh, Silas.
He has 18 charisma and no brains to use it, or wisdom. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, you mentioned you've only eaten one type of meat?
uh, yeah, lot of fish. Chickens were another one. We have chickens are easy. Uh, but not a lot of
Oh,
not a lot of land for anything else really. So most of the other stuff is expensive because we have to get it, imported in from other places.
you have to trade for it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. Uh, and he's like, right, that's the word, not imported, trade. But he nods like, yeah, and with with how things went the last couple of years, things were a little harder to trade, so it was a lot of fish. Which
Oh,
is fine. I like fish.
yeah. Fish is nice. I, I like fish too. I also like other types of meat. I like meat.
Yeah, Lily the Tyrannosaurus likes meat. Yes. I love you so much, Lily. And he kind of taps his hands together nervously, like, yeah, I noticed you mainly only eat meat. Uh,
Oh, oh yes, I actually have some meat in my bag. Hold on. She reaches into her bag and pulls out of a bag of like meat jerky. Like, I have these ones. Like, it's nice to chew on them. Oh, I also have something else. She puts the bag in the bag again, and this time pulls out like a bone which has some meat on it still.
Is it one of those like really cartoony ones that's just like the hunk of meat on a singular big bone?
Yes, exactly. But I also have some like fresher meat like this. She pulls it out like whoop.
Oh my gosh. Silas just has that moment of, you keep this on you. He doesn't say that, but that's what the look on his face is. Just, you carry this around?
So, mother always told me it's good to have some food with you wherever you go. But think I think I'll eat this one after the pizza. She puts it back in the bag.
Silas does nod, like, yeah, it's good to have. It's good to have trail food on you. Uh
I think I have some fish here. Let me see. She rummages her bag for a good moment or two before she finally pulls out this big fish.
I was about to
Don't know
ask.
how it don't know how it fits in her bag, but somehow it comes from there.
Just plops it on the table. It's almost as big as Silas.
Yes, yes, just boop.
The table shudders and Silas is just kind of staring like, uh, that's a big fish.
Well, I wanted to get a good size, so yeah.
That's a pretty good sized fish, yeah.
I would have gotten bigger, but they didn't have one. So,
I didn't know they got bigger than that. Which, yeah, no, he wouldn't have known that. Most of the fish he gets is, or he had growing up was, already, like, butchered. He never did the actual fishing, so this is new for him.
hmm, I should leave this for later. She somehow puts it back in her little bag, like
Yep.
whoop.
Silas knows, like, he and Riona have been in Inkwell for a bit. They know about, like, tunes and hammer spaces. It never ceases to amaze him how they manage to just, like, cram the biggest things into the smallest spaces like that. Just, it just, he is just watching and just kind of like, whoa.
Whoa, Dino Lady with her magic bag.
Yeah, pretty much. Just, huh, magic bag. He seems to like he's sitting there kind of quietly for a moment. And he seems to be trying to figure out like what should I say? Cuz he doesn't want it to be awkward and quiet. He wants this to be nice. And he's just an awkward boy. He does not
Aww.
he is out of his depth. He is doing his best. He's only like he is he's
No amount of guard training could ever prepare him for this.
nope. He does not know how to socialize. This poor man was not socialized properly growing up.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Gosh, oh my god, Silas. Oh.
He kind of he sips at his water, seems to be thinking like and then uh glances over Lily's shoulder where Riona has another sign held up. And sets the glass down and then just says, "So what do you plan to do after this?"
Huh, you know, I didn't really think that far. Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have anything planned afterwards.
Oh, and again, another sign. Uh, maybe have you ever been here before? To this
Oh,
city?
oh, this place? No, not really. This is my first time here. New
Oh,
city.
okay. Would you, he's starting to turn a little red as he talks. Would you, like to, maybe look around after we eat?
Oh, I would love to. Yes, yes, yes.
Really? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
He kind of perks up at that, just like, really? Yeah, okay, yeah. We can, just kind of walk around and look and, yeah, okay, yeah. Uh, he's kind of got a dopey little smile now.
Aww. Oh my god, he's cute.
Riona's giving him a thumbs up from behind the window, like, yeah, you did it, good job. And he,
Oh, maybe we can see if there is a burger place as well.
oh, do you think we'll still be hungry after after pizza?
I. Oh, I meant like not right after, but sometime later.
Oh, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah. Just, oh, a second date? Question mark? He still does not know what this is. He still has not asked. I don't think he will.
Oh my god.
He's an idiot. I'm sorry.
Just in his mind, like date and then a question mark.
But that still doesn't matter. He's okay. Lily wants to keep doing stuff, and wants to meet back up again in the future. That's awesome. Let's do that. He kind of nods excitedly, like, yeah, we can definitely do that. We might have, uh, we've got some, stuff probably to take care of first. Uh, but if things go well with that, then yeah, we can definitely, yeah, we can meet up and have burgers. Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Uh,
She looks really happy. I like she's like softly like clapping her hands together.
oh, oh. Silas gets that dopey smile again and just kind of like his entire posture like visibly softens at this, just like, yeah, yeah, I'd like that too. Yeah. It's I like spending time with you. It's nice. Especially now that
Oh,
we're not being attacked.
oh, I like spending time with you too, Silas.
He turns beet red. He's blushing.
uh, I really like adds like it always has been nice like talking with you through the stones, but it's much nicer like to be like here with you like here
Yeah, uh,
like face to face.
yeah. It is nice. It's nice to actually, like, you know, be able to and then he realizes what he was gonna say might sound a little dorky, and then he just kind of, it's nice to actually be able to look at look you in the eye, look at you when we talk.
Yeah.
You look nice, by the way. I think I said that already. But you do, you look nice.
Oh, thank you. Now she's having a little bit of blush on her cheeks.
Yeah.
And she does the little hand gesture like, "Aw, you."
He kind of like, okay, that's I did a good. I did a good. I complimented her and I didn't have to be prompted, and she responded well. Like, this poor man is just bumbling through social interactions.
And actually, after like mentioning their eyes, like now Lily's like after a moment, like now she looks him into the eyes and goes like, "Your eyes are still very pretty."
Oh, I, yep, he blushes again. And, uh, thank you. Um, uh, no one
Say,
said that before.
say, is there something different about you? Hmm.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm not sure. You look somehow different. Like now she's like tilting her head like here and there, like, what is it? Something is different, but she cannot quite figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
She starts to lean in closer, like,
Silas, he kind of leans back a little bit because he is unsure, but he doesn't like, he's not like leaning very far back. It's more just like a little bit like, is everything okay? What,
Hmm.
what's different? I don't think anything's different. Uh,
She lifts her like finger for a moment, like, she almost got it, but then she shakes her out, like, no, 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 it cannot be a new haircut, no.
no, it's not a new
And
haircut. He hasn't, he, if anything, he hasn't cut his hair. It's grown a little bit, but it's not, you know.
it's not the new haircut.
No.
Hmm.
Kind of scratches at
She,
his chin nervously, like,
she looks down at the like the finger which is scratching, and she's like very intently staring, like, there is some. Oh, and the realization dawns upon her face, like, you got a beard.
he blinks, really confused, and then kind of touches, like, rubs the beard, like the little bit of a beard he's got going on. Like, oh, I do have a beard. Yeah.
So that's what's different about you. Oh, that was it. She looks very pleased now that she figured it
She
out. Like,
figured it out.
yes, she got it.
She did it. And Silas just kind of has this, like, yeah, been on the road a lot, haven't been able to shave. It's fine. It's fine. Keeps my face warm. That was really dumb to say.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's Ikewill is a lot colder than Verona. It's a lot colder here than I'm used to. And he is. You notice he is still wearing a coat while Lily is in a dress. Man is very cold.
Hmm.
I think at that point, the waiter does return with your pizzas. And Silas is just kind of looking like, oh, this is pizza.
And then there's probably one huge pizza which has like all the different kinds of meat, like
Oh yeah.
whatever you can think of.
It's 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 almost comically piled. It's piled almost comically high on this pizza how much meat there is.
I mean, it's a meat master pizza. The
Exactly.
master of meats.
Exactly. And Silas is looking at Lily's just, wow, that is a meat master. Which is probably the dumbest thing he could say, but that's what came to mind.
And when the pizza is like placed in front of them, like she looks like really happy. She's again clapping her hands together softly, like
Oh.
excited. She's excited.
Silas kind of so he's doing the polite thing where he's waiting for her to take a bite. Uh cuz that's that's proper etiquette for him is, you wait for your table partner to take a bite before you do. Uh
Funnily enough, she's also doing that. She's also made. She's like looking at the pizza and like looking over at Silas, the pizza, Silas, pizza, Silas.
uh
Like looking back and forth, like waiting, like, are
like
you gonna
please,
take a bite?
please, please, I want to. So, I think he'll tweak this and just okay. And he takes a slice and he's a little unsure. He almost grabbed a fork and knife and then saw that like other people in the restaurant are just eating with their hands. So he kind of takes a slice in his hand and is unsure, but then he like, do you bite the we're going to bite the small end. And he finally takes a bite of pizza. He finally takes a bite of pizza.
The first taste of pizza.
The first taste. And he bites, and there's a moment of like ponder, and then his eyes light up in much the same way it did as when he first tried a burger. And he's just, oh, if he were a toon, there would be like that sparkly star background and like
Oh yeah.
hearts and just like, oh, this is incredible.
And he got the bit of everything pizza, so he can get the taste of many things,
Yep,
many different types of pizza taste.
yep, yep.
Oh my god.
he, he just kind of sits there in silence for a minute, just like, oh, this is good. This is good. I like pizza.
It Lily doesn't even need to do an insight. Like she can see, like, oh, Silas likes the pizza.
Yup.
She is happy in return. Like yes.
Yay, I picked a good thing.
And now that Silas finally took a bite, like Lily is not going for the pizza slice with her hand. No, she goes with her mouth. Like she grabs the edge, lifts, and tosses the slice in the air for a moment before going and then start
Aw,
munching on it.
that's a really cute visual. I like that. Aw.
And as she's munching on it, she's like, "Oh, so cool!" Like she, like she's also having that moment of like, wow, this sparkles, and everything like she, like, oh, this is delicious.
Except she is a toon, so you can actually see it, and Silas is looking like, huh, that. And he kind of just has that must be what I look like, because that's what he feels like right now. But like, it's so good, conversation has stopped. That is how, like, he is enamored. He loves this. This is great. And Riona is just outside the window living. She is so pleased that these two fools are having a good time.
Oh, good pizza time.
Pizza
They
time.
love it.
They finally did it. I
Yeah.
don't think he eats all of his, or he probably barely even eats half. Partially because he wants to save some for Riona, and also partially because pizza is very filling, shockingly. If you've never had it
Yeah.
before, so he's unused to this kind of food, and he's learned to, one, not eat too much of it, and two, I it fills you up way faster than you expect. So He's like,
Um,
he sits back after a moment and it's just, this was incredible.
I know, right? It's so good.
Yeah, this is really good. I have never had anything like this before.
Really?
I mean, we have we've had and he's kind of he's like racking his brain like, I think the closest thing we have is like, it might be, no, that wouldn't be it. We have like cheesy dishes, but it's never been like on a bread or a crust. It's always over rice, and like usually it's spicy.
Spicy, cheesy rice?
Yeah,
Huh. I don't think I ever had that.
it's I mean, he kind of shrugs like, it's that's one of the spices that we trade in are the spicy spices. He realizes how that sounds to say, but like, they're the hot spices. It's easy to grow stuff there like that.
Hmm.
I can I can try making, well, Riona would be the one to do that. She's the better cook. But we could try making you, you know, something from home if you want.
Oh,
He's
I would love to
blushing.
try it out.
He's blushing, but he's grinning like, "Really? I
Yeah.
I can ask her to go light on the spice at first, just in case. It's I'm told it's a lot. For people who aren't used to it, it can be a lot because
Hmm.
a lot of their food is based on Korean dishes, and
Oh my god.
chili flakes are a thing, and they are delicious, but they are spicy.
Lily's just there like, I don't think I've tried spicy food before. Hmm.
It it's different. It's definitely different, and he kind of rubs his head, like rubs his neck, like, that's one you want to start slow with. You don't want to go right into it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I can maybe ask if she'd be willing to, maybe cook a meal for us. He's blushing.
Aw.
Riona is giving the thumbs up from outside the window, like, yes, yes, I will. Good job. You're doing great, sweetie.
She's giving the okay sign like yes.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I okay, for the pizza, like Silas has only eaten half of his.
Mm-hmm.
For Lily, she has almost completely eaten out her pizza.
Yeah.
But there is like she's about to like reach for the last slice, but then she stops for a moment. She remembers Riona, and
Aw.
she's like she she takes the slice with her hands and puts it in her bag.
Silas just kind of watches this, like, yeah, that tracks. And then oh, is that one for Riona?
Yes.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Well, I did say I would like save some pizza for her. I
Yeah.
hope she likes me.
Oh, she does. I do know that she does like meat.
Oh, then she's gonna love this.
I'm sure she will. And he's got that kind of dopey smile again. And he's just kind of watching Lily. He's got this dopey smile on, and he's just kind of watching her. Uh,
Mm,
because this
pretty
is good.
dino lady.
Yeah, pretty dino lady. considerate of his friend. Like, this is nice. This is good. He had a good time. And they didn't get attacked. So he's having a great time. He was so paranoid that they were going to get attacked while on this pizza date.
Aw. So I was just being like, any moment now.
Any
Any
moment.
moment now.
Any moment. If I try to hold her hand, that's when they're going to strike. So we're not going to hold hands right now. He's learning the tropes. He knows what happens when you try to hold hands on a first date and you're paranoid about this thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I imagine they pay. Silas insists on paying for both because that's the gentlemanly thing to do. Especially if this is a date.
Lily at that was like, oh, well, I got some money for this.
No,
I was ready to pay.
No, we invited you.
You did?
Riona was the one who asked if you wanted to come. Like,
I was the one to ask for pizza, though, I think.
Yes, but we were the ones who picked this place and invited you out here. And I want to, so I'm gonna pay. He is still blushing, like,
Oh, thank you. That's sweet of you. She like leans in and like nuzzles his hair.
Oh
Like,
gosh, he turns so red! He turns so red!
thank you, Silas.
Yeah, happy to. Well, he's kind of at a loss for words right now because he did okay. He's getting affection. Okay.
Yeah, this dino lady is not afraid to show affection.
It's great. I love it. I love it, and I love Lily. And he leads, like, he stands from the table after a moment, just okay. So, uh walk. You wanna? Yeah, we can. We can go meet up with Riona and go for a walk. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, let's go.
He kind of nods and, like, leads Lily out, and Riona has bolted to not be right by the window. Just nope, can't let them see me. Goodbye.
Don't see, no evidence.
No evidence.
Gotta...
Nope. This elf was not here coaching Silas through this whole thing. Nope.
I just imagine other twos like see like Riona and be like, they know what's going on.
Oh yeah, they absolutely know what's happening. Just one of them was probably the one to supply her with the board and marker to write on. Like,
yeah, like some two like coming over to Riona like, you need help with this? I got the stuff.
I got the stuff. Here you go. We know this trope. Here you go.
Excellent.
Oh man.
And that too, like probably like bolted to different direction than Riona, like scatter.
Yeah. Yeah. They had a little crowd coaching Silas. Oh my gosh. Silas leads Lily out of the pizza place, and it's just like he's still got that kind of dopey smile on his face, just like, this went great. And he looks around a minute and then just I guess just which way do you want to go?
Oh, she takes a moment to like think about that. Like she didn't think that far. Which direction?
Yeah,
Like she's looking around, like having difficulties to decide, like because there is so many directions.
there
Which one?
are. Which one do you pick? Uh, well, a little bit of a saving grace is Riona's gonna poke her head back around the corner like she just showed up. Haha, she hasn't been there this whole time, and just go, "Oh, hey, did you guys have fun?"
Oh yes, yes. Oh, we saved some pizza for you too.
You did?
Yes, yes, we did. Like, here's my slice. She pulls out the slice of pizza from her
Yeah.
bag.
And Riona just, "Oh, that is a very big slice."
Is it? She like looks down, like because it looks normal in her
In
hands.
her hands, it looks normal, and then Riona takes it, and it looks so big in her hands.
And when Riona finally takes it, Lily is funny, like, oh, it does look kind of big compared to you.
Yeah, but it's okay. It looks really good.
Oh, it is. Just wait till you get a bite of it.
And she kind of
It's delicious.
she turns away briefly, like to pull her mask down, and you just see like the motions of she takes a bite.
She's like, Lily is like eagerly waiting there,
Hmm.
like hands together, a tip of the tail wagging a little.
Aww. You can hear Riona make that like that very pleased like sound, and she uh quickly takes like a couple more bites before hastily pulling her mask back up and then just turning back around and just it's really good. We're kidding, yeah.
I know, right? Oh, Lily looks very happy, like, oh, they like it, they like it. It is delicious, yes.
It is. They love pizza. Turns out.
Mhm.
And
They love pizza.
she doesn't. Riona does not move to hand the slice back. Like she's gonna hold on to this and probably keep eating it as they walk. But
Just slowly eating it.
yeah, walk and eat. That's how you do sometimes. She knows how this works.
Ye-
And uh,
Yes.
Silas kind of he seems more at ease now that Riona's here. Like, oh, good, my buddy's back now. This isn't so scary, kind of deal. And
Aw.
he gestures like, well, shall we walk? And he kind of motions like down the pathway that Riona came from.
Oh, yes, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Uh,
wonder what all kind of places is there. Oh,
I don't know. We'll have to see. And we'll I guess we'll just see together. He's blushing still. He's still blushing.
aw. Eventually, Lily like actually takes a proper look at Silas's face,
Mm-hmm.
leans in, and is like, "Are you okay?"
What? Yeah. Yes. I'm fine. He is still blushing because now Lily is even closer, and just I'm
Really?
okay. This has been a great day. I'm okay. Yes.
Uh, you're very red though.
Uh. Um. And at calling attention to it, he turns more red. Like. Uh.
Oh, you don't have a fur, do you? Oh,
Was
let me check. She presses her snoot against Silas's forehead to check the temperature.
he is so red. He probably does feel warm, but like he's just kind of blue screening.
It's hot. It's warm, but it's not warm enough to like for Lily to be like, that is fever. She's
Yeah.
more like on the edge, like, is that fever or not? Or are they just really warm?
Are they just really warm? Are they just like what's going on? And Silas is doing his best. Just I how do I tell the pretty dinosaur lady that she's pretty? Uh and that I'm really glad that we did this today. Riona is offering him no help.
Oh my god.
She is just grinning at him.
She's letting Silas perish.
Yup.
And Lily keeps her stood there for a good long moment because she really isn't sure if this is like a fever hit or just a body hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
she's,
oh, go
and
ahead.
when she pulls back, she looks still quite unsure. Like,
he he kind of just he takes like a breath and is after a moment, I'm okay. I just uh
oh, is it because? Is it because? She leans in. Your coat?
What? Say that again. I didn't catch it.
Your coat?
Uh yes, that is yep. Mhm.
I mean, it looks very fluffy and warm.
It yep, it
Oh,
it
it looks soft.
uh yes, it is all of those things. And I am in fact feeling a little warm. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. He is in fact feeling warm. But he is not going to take the coat off.
Oh my god.
And Riona just kind of grins at him and leans over to Lily like, "Hey Lily. Hey Lily.
Yes? And she turns immediately like, yes?
Have you do you do you want to do you want to maybe hold his hand?" And the noise Silas makes is horrified.
Like, inside his mind, like, no, you're jinxing it, don't.
The look he gives Riona is absolutely just, no, you traitor, how dare you.
Oh, hold hands. She actually looks over to Silas's hand and starts to fiddle around with her own, like, no, she's starting to blush.
Riona kind of leans in. Only if you want to, but I'm just saying, if you want to, I think you should.
Well, oh, she's tapping her claws together, like, she she kind of wants to, but isn't quite sure. Like, should he? Should she?
Should
Um,
she? Should
well,
he?
like Rihanna said, like she should, but really, is it okay?
Is
Um,
it? And Silas is just like, he is so red, and he kind of, um, if you, I, that, we can, uh, if you, we can, um, Silas has blue screened. He's just, oh no.
I bet Rihanna is having a blast
Oh,
watching
she is
this.
having a time. She is living.
Like, this is great.
This is everything she wanted out of this. Silas is just, if you want, I didn't want to assume anything. I just, this was very nice, and and he kind of like covers his mouth with a hand and is just,
You want to?
uh, yes, yeah, yes, uh,
Oh my god, Lily is starting to blush even more, like, oh my god, he wants to hold hands. This is what people do when they're on a date.
Was this a date? Was this a date? It's only if you want to. It's fine if we just walk and talk. It's fine. We don't have to. We can hold hands later. It's fine. I mean, wait. I didn't say that.
Hold hands later. Oh my gosh. Um, her tapping is getting quicker.
Oh no! These two fools. Oh no! Silas eventually he cracks. He's just yep, we can do that later. We can do that later. Let's go. And he just starts power walking ahead just let's just walk. It's fine. We don't have to. It's okay.
And while Silas cannot see this because Riona is standing beside Lily, like the boom, like after Silas starts power walking away, like Riona can see Lily reaching out hand, not saying anything but be like, oh no, oh no, don't go.
Riona's just Riona immediately just okay, I got this. And she runs over and grabs Silas's shoulder and turns him back around to face Lily. Just
And now Silas can see how Lily's holding her hand out, don't go.
and oh uh oh he walks back, rubbing the back of his neck, and then after a moment, uh offers her a hand.
Oh my god, she at that Lily is very intently staring at the hand oh my god, there it is. The hand. The
You can hold
hand.
it. You can hold it, Lily. You can hold it.
She can hold it, but oh my god, it's a hand. Are they gonna hold hands?
Are they gonna hold
Oh,
hands?
oh my god, is this about to turn into an actual date?
Is it, Lily? It's only if you want to. Riona and Silas have both made that very clear.
Yeah, but she is feeling shy. Oh,
Aww.
like
Aww.
the blush is still on her cheeks. Oh my god.
Uh,
She has heard about this thing before. Is it happening?
is it happening? Does
Is it
Lily?
happening to her? Oh my god.
Lily finally gets the date. And Silas,
Yeah.
he kind of, it's no pressure. You don't have to. We can just walk. Uh, just if you want to, I I'd like to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Lily stares at the hat for a good moment. You can because she's a two. It looks like years are very rapidly turning in her
Yeah.
head,
Yeah.
like she's going on overdrive.
There's steam. There's smoke.
Yeah, she has never been on a date before. She has heard about the date things and what people do on the dates, but that for that to happen to her, oh my gosh.
Yeah, right. Her and Silas are in the same boat there. He has never been on a date before. This is new.
A whole new world.
That starts playing quietly in the background behind them.
One tune is playing it very silently,
Yeah.
a whole new world.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the twos around know like what's going on, and they're like, yes,
Yes, the
yes.
mutual pining. We get this. All right.
Oh my god. She, is Silas like gonna keep the hand there?
He's
Like
gonna
she stares.
he sees the gears turning, so he's gonna like he's waiting to see like to get an answer, but he's starting to feel a little awkward and I mean, I don't want to pressure you, and he starts to like slowly pull the hand away.
Oh, the moment like it has gone down a little, suddenly like Lily is like grasps, takes a hold of it all of a sudden like, no, don't go, wait, like she like in her mind it's like, wait, don't go, wait, and then after a moment like, wait, did she just do this?
There's that moment, and then they both have the realization of we are holding hands, and then they both blush really hard.
Oh yes, they are, yeah, all red, like face fully red, like whoosh.
Riona is living. They're holding hands. She has done it. She has wingmaned successfully.
Somewhere in the background, like one dude is like doing that fist pump, like yes.
Exactly.
It probably the dude who like
Is gonna
handed out the songs to Riona.
that tune got invested in this whole relationship as well.
Yes, just in the background, like yes, they did.
I did it. Riona, before these two can blue screen and break anymore, she gently starts to push them both, like, all right, come on, let's go. We're gonna walk now, okay? Like, making sure they're
Oh,
holding hands and they're walking. This is happening.
oh yeah, Lily is gonna keep holding that hand, but she's not really looking around. She's still staring down at their hands, like
Aww.
together, like oh.
Aww. Silas is kind of doing the same thing, just, we're holding hands. And then he's looking around like, are we gonna get attacked?
Oh my god.
The answer is no, because I have said this is a fun and happy time. But but he's still concerned.
He's still paranoid, like
He
this
is.
this is the moment something like that is gonna happen. We're
It's,
holding hands. Where's the attack?
where's the attack?
Where's the enemy?
Where are they? But no, Silas, nothing happens. And in fact, you guys are just kind of strolling down the street. And it's calm and happy. And you're holding hands. And it's nice. And this pizza get together has become a pizza date? Question mark? Exclamation
Pizza
point?
made.
Like
Oh my god! I just imagine they both like Silas and Lily like this is a date, right? Right? Right?
right?
Is this a date? Yes, no, yes, yes? Question mark?
Exact.
Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah, exactly. Silas eventually decides, you know what? We'll figure that out later. And that is a problem for future Silas.
Oh my god.
And he is just walking down the street holding the pretty dinosaur lady's hand, and he is looking around at everything, and he is not getting attacked. And that is how this is working.
Yes. Lily is probably like the whole time like looking down at the hands. Like she
Aw.
cannot take her eyes off of it. Like they are holding hands. Oh my gosh. This has
Aw.
never happened to her before.
Aw. Unfortunately, I do think at some point it does start to get dark and they have to stop holding
Aw.
hands because they need to go back to their respective places of residence or hotel
Aw.
or whatever. But I just imagine they spent like the whole afternoon just walking around town and looking at everything, and like
Yeah.
Silas eventually does relax. He's like, he's at ease now. He's not just such a like horrible mess. Then like yeah, he's just he actually starts pointing things out and like it's turning into
Uh,
a nice evening.
yeah, and eventually, like the tip of like Lily's tail is just starts to wag. Like, oh,
Aww.
she's liking this. Oh,
Aww. Yes.
uh, and when it finally gets darker, and it's like, okay, they need to part ways. It's like Lily's like, oh, and the tail stops wagging.
Yeah.
It actually goes limp.
Aww. And Silas kind of uh rubs the back of his neck again, like, this was this was actually really nice. And I did be nice to do this again. He's blushing again.
Yes, yes, I agree. I would love to. But she's blushing as well.
I we got we unfortunately we got a train to catch tomorrow, but um we
Tomorrow?
yeah uh
Aw.
but we did once we finish with what we're doing, we can, I mean, we can meet up again and do something like this again.
Where are you headed? Where are
Uh
you going?
and he kind of thinks a moment and then looks back at Riona like, "Where are we going again?" And Riona kind of rolls her eyes. We're going to well, we're going to Gisnet. We're going to Happiest Place. That's where the train goes. But then we're going to be heading to a town called Wardsburg. And that's
Aw.
it's but once we're done there, we can give you a call, and I mean, we'll obviously talk to you all the, we'll talk to you every day, but we can give you a call and meet back up when we're done there.
Mm. We have to say goodbye now. She looks down at the hands like she
Oh,
doesn't want to let go.
oh
Yeah.
no! So at that, Silas kind of he knows how this bit works at least. He kind of like squares his shoulders and stands up a little straighter, and he just says, "It's not, it's not gonna be goodbye. It's just see you later, I guess."
No. Her like mohawk is like going down now as
Oh
well. Like
no!
she really doesn't want to let go of the
Oh
hands. Yeah.
no! Silas is going to because he knows like he doesn't want to either, but he knows they have to because it's getting late and they need to go sleep so that they can catch this train. And oh, this is the worst. Why do responsibilities exist? Uh, he leans like he takes he has still has Lily's hand in his, and he lifts her hand and plants a little kiss on her knuckles.
Oh my god, that gets her mohawk to go up, back up immediately. Like, whoosh.
Aw. But he does that, and then he kind of smiles up at her, and he is putting as much charm as he can, and he's just, uh, we'll go get burgers next time. Promise.
Oh my gosh. she she's a little speechless. Like, did Silas really just do that? Did he kiss her hand? Did he?
He did. He put as much he put all of his 18 charisma into that. Like, all of his charm went right there.
Oh, and as it sinks in her, like it's like the face is gradually getting redder and redder.
He just kind of he smiles and is just, I today was great. We'll do it again soon, all right? And uh um I yeah.
She is still speechless, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
He's not just gonna leave. He's waiting for her to acknowledge. Like, ah.
Oh, but you bet her tail is wagging right now,
Aww.
like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Aww. God.
She might have a little flutters in her heart.
Aww. Yes, good. Silas is like, he's smiling a little. Like, this is he's kind of familiar with, like, being a gentleman and, like, this bit. It doesn't matter that he also really likes the Dino Lady. He likes Lily a lot. That's yep. But he kind of smiles and is just, here, I'll walk you back. And yeah.
I don't really. I I I got here without getting a place to stay at.
That's okay. Uh we can walk you to where we're staying and you can get a place there.
She's like looking at her hand, like which was kissed, like she's staring at it for a moment, and then she looks up at Silas and goes like, "Sleepover?
Uh, um, yeah, and then Riona goes, yes!
Oh my gosh!" Her tail is wagging faster,
Oh
like
my
yes,
gosh.
yes, yes.
Incredible. And I think, unless there's anything else you want to add, that might be a good place to end, which is just the three of them heading back to whatever hotel that Silas and Riona were staying in.
Oh my god, they are gonna have a sleepover.
Yep.
Oh.
Silas did not plan for that. It's fine. Riona is there. Riona can, keep everything going. It's fine.
Riona supervises.
Yep, exactly.
Oh man. I don't know if you want to do like the moment like they are like leaving for the train, like
I don't have anything in mind for that, sadly. It's just like I
oh, I have something small in mind.
okay, all right.
So like they have a nice sleepover, like the two of them, Silas and Lily, are probably still very much blushing and
Mhm.
oh my god, they just had a date and they
Mhm.
held hands. Oh my gosh. But but then the next day comes and sadly they have to part ways.
Mhm.
Riona and Silas have to go to the train.
Mhm.
Uh, and and just like as the train is soon about to be leave, like Lily seems to realize something and just goes over to like Silas, like, Silas, wait, Silas,
Yes.
um, I Well, she starts tapping her claws together, like
Oh no.
blushing there, like oh, she's getting nervous.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I since I well I since you uh
Yeah.
she breathes in like and then gives a quick peck to the to Silas's cheek. Like
Oh. Silas. Yep. He blue screens. And Riona just grins and gives Lily a thumbs up, like, yeah.
Lily is not seeing the thumbs up like she is like now steaming like oh my god she gave a smooch she
She
gave
did
a
it.
smooch
She
she
did it.
figured she figured like this is what people do on the dates and since Silas smooched her hand earlier like
This,
is she
yeah.
supposed to smooch back like oh my god
Oh my gosh, she
she's
did it.
supposed to is she yeah
Silas has, like, he blue screens and then gets this dopey smile. And, like, it's a very genuine dopey smile. Uh, and like, his whole demeanor brightens up and he's just like, he just kind of like grins. He's got that doofy grin and uh, he looks at Lily and he just kind of smiles and says, I, um, I, uh, I'll, till next time, yeah? Which is, and then he kind of berates himself, like, that was stupid, but it's fine.
uh, yes I oh my gosh like now her tail is actually like thumping against the ground like boom 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 boom.
Oh, and unfortunately, they have to get on the train. They have a time limit, but he,
Oh my god.
he takes Lily's hand. He probably gives, like, both him and Riona both give Lily a hug before they, like, actually depart.
Yeah. Us, gosh, I imagine like as as Silas and Riona finally go to the train and like sit at their seats, and when the train starts moving, Silas can actually hear like a sound of like footsteps, like poop 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 poop,
Lily's
like somewhere
chasing.
next to the train.
Yeah, yeah. And he just kind of
And
waves at her as, like, waves at Lily.
yeah, and Lily's like waving back like bye, bye, bye.
Yeah.
She will follow the train as
Oh.
long as she can
Yeah.
until the
The platform. Yeah.
yeah the platform ends
Yeah.
and even when she comes to the stop at the end of the platform, she's still waving like bye, bye.
Aw, that's really sweet. I love that. That's where we fade up and out because this is just Lily waving and Silas and Riona kind of waving back out the window.
Yeah. Oh
That
my
was so
god.
sweet. And I'm gonna stop my recording.